Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our graduation ceremony. This is a proud moment for our graduates, their families, and Newport News Public Schools. Each day, our schools focus on one mission: ensuring that all students graduate college, career, and citizen ready. Recognized as an innovative school district, Newport News Public Schools provides a curriculum that builds the skills, knowledge, and expertise that students need for 21st century success. All students are building career readiness skills through Career Pathways, which connects classroom learning to careers and internships. In 2017, high school students earned 3,261 industry certifications, accelerating their access to technical, high-skilled careers. Through innovative instruction and new technologies, education in science, technology, engineering, and math is engaging our students in hands-on and minds-on activities. This STEM experience prepares students for further education and rewarding career possibilities. The Summer Program for Arts, Recreation, and Knowledge, or SPARK, is a national award-winning program that will give over 7,000 students hands-on academic learning and engaging enrichment opportunities through the summer months. The National Association of Music Merchants Foundation recognized Newport News Public Schools as one of the best communities for music education in the country. Newport News students have access to more advanced placement courses than any other school district or private school on the peninsula. Over 2,000 high school students took 3,373 AP courses last school year, while qualifying grades earned students important college credits. Many high school students are also preparing for their future through the early college and early career programs. After completing their high school courses during the first semester of their senior year, students attend Thomas Nelson Community College to earn college credit hours or industry certifications. Over 461 seniors have successfully completed these programs in the last 7 years. Through early college, dual enrollment, international baccalaureate, advanced placement, and honors courses, over 85% of our high school students were enrolled in rigorous coursework this school year. As part of the school division's Youth Development Initiative, 85% of all high school students participated in clubs, sports, and activities to grow as leaders and give back to their community. And the 2018 graduating class has earned over $51 million in college scholarships. Menchville graduates received more than $13 million of this total toward their higher education. Menchville also boasts an excellent sports program, with students and teams earning recognition for their achievements in baseball, cross country, field hockey, boys soccer, swimming, and girls tennis. Once again this year, Menchville won the highly coveted Julian Rice Award for accumulating the most points during a year of sports competition among the Peninsula District high schools. Menchville has won this award more than any other school in the Peninsula District. 10 seniors on Menchville's robotics team, Triple Helix, have competed 3 times at the International First Robotics Competition Championship. Triple Helix is one of the most successful and inspiring youth robotics teams in Virginia. Musically, Menchville's band, chorus, and orchestra groups earned superior ratings at state assessments, and more than half of the all-city band is comprised of Monarch musicians. Once again, Menchville's Air Force JROTC has been recognized by the United States Air Force as a distinguished unit with merit, and cadets have volunteered over 2,600 hours of community service this school year. Through food drives, monetary donations, and volunteer hours, Menchville students demonstrated their commitment to ending hunger in our community and across the world. Students also grew and donated fresh vegetables from the school's garden for local charities. And now, a special welcome from a proud leader, Acting Superintendent Brian Nichols.
Welcome to today's graduation ceremony. It's an honor to share this special occasion with you as we celebrate our students' educational journey. A journey that has included a rigorous curriculum, high expectations, and service to the community. Under the dedicated leadership of the school board, Newport News Public Schools continues to expand options for all of our students so that they can graduate college, career, and citizen ready. Newport News Public Schools has prepared our students for a broad spectrum of opportunities to ensure their success after high school, including honors and advanced placement courses, health sciences, aviation and technology, science, engineering, and math, as well as fine arts and communication. Newport News Public Schools has provided the class of 2018 with a strong foundation in academics, service, and youth development. Working together with our families, we have opened doors for our students. Now we encourage them to move forward and step into their future. Congratulations and best wishes. Enjoy the ceremony.
Ahead lies an exciting future for these graduates. The impact these students have on this earth will be invaluable to us all. Newport News Public Schools has provided them with the tools they need for success, whether they plan to pursue a degree in higher education or enter the workforce. Congratulations to our graduates and best wishes for success in all their future endeavors.
It is fitting that we begin our graduation ceremony of 2018 with a tribute to our great nation. Please stand quietly for the presentation of colors and remain standing until the Menchville Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard has left the Coliseum. Please remain standing for the processional of our graduates. Thank you.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, esteemed guests, and my fellow graduates. The day has come for us to walk across this stage right here and end our journey that began almost 4 years ago. My name is Jeremiah Gaulding, and I've had the privilege of serving as your senior class president. Today is a day to honor the demanding work we have all put in. Menchville can mean many different things to each of us. For some of us, it is just a school. Some, a place to get away. Some, a place to hang out with friends. As it is for me, and for most of us, as it is for me, a home. When we walk across this stage, we'll no longer be students here, but alumni. An alumnus that is on a separate path from the rest. A path that we will make ourselves. Acknowledge that this path may not always be smooth, and the worst thing we could do is give up. We must always persevere. For a moment, think back on freshman year. Think back on how different each and every one of you are, and how much has changed. It is seen in more places than just our physique. The change can be seen emotionally, mentally. It is ingrained in who we are and in our ever-developing personalities. Yet, there is still much more growth to come, many more years to live. We are on a path to adulthood, a path that began right here at Menchville. I say here, even though we aren't in the building, because Menchville isn't just the building that we went to every day. Through selfless actions and powerful motivation, I see Menchville in all of us. The people that currently make up the school, those that have gone before us, those that will come after us. When others see us, they see what it means to be a monarch. On this note, I would like to conclude by showing my gratitude. I would like to thank the administrators, the faculty and staff, and those that mentored us along the way. Many of you had a monumental impact on our lives, sometimes even without your knowledge, helping shape us into better students and better people. This is what it's like to be a monarch. Class of 2018, we're here. We've made it. Now it's time to show them why we are truly the best class to come through Menchville so far. Thank you. It has been an honor.
Good afternoon. My name is Hunter Young, and I have had the honor to serve as a senior class secretary. Many dedicated school division officials have provided the support necessary to bring us to today's graduation ceremony, including the superintendent and the school board. We are honored to have many of these individuals present today. Please join me in recognizing Acting Superintendent Brian Nichols. Mr. Nichols has served the school division for 22 years, and during his time as acting superintendent, the school division earned a national award for equity and diversity, launched more family engagement opportunities, and increased social media outreach to the community. Also joining us today are several members of the school board and the district administrative team. School board chairman Gary Hunter. Mr. Hunter is the Director of Development at Hampton University. He is a member of numerous community organizations and is a strong proponent of preparing students to be college and career ready. He has served on the school board since 2014. School Board Vice Chairman Carlton Ashby. Mr. Ashby taught kindergarten for 35 years in Newport News and Hampton. He currently serves as a preschool enrichment teacher and a team leadership director at 6 Mount Zion Baptist Temple. He has served on the school board since 2006. School board member Mr. Douglas Brown. Mr. Brown is a statistical consultant to the federal government. A former educator, he is a product of public schools and a strong advocate for STEM education and technology. He was elected to the school board in 2014. School board member, Mr. John Ely. Mr. Ely is a local business owner and graduate of Newport News Public Schools. He is an advocate of arts education, and he was elected to the school board in 2016. School board member, Mr. Marvin Harris. Mr. Harris is a training manager for the Department of Defense. He retired from the U.S. Army after 22 years of service, and he is active in many service organizations. He was elected to the school board in May of 2016. School board member, Ms. Shelley Simons. Ms. Simons is a former educator and school PTA president. She is a strong supporter of STEM education and nutrition programs in all schools. Ms. Simons has served on the school board since 2012. Also with us this afternoon is Assistant Superintendent for Business and Support Services, Mary Lou Rousseau. Additional dignitaries joining our ceremony this afternoon include the Honorable Delegate Mike Mullen, representing the 93rd District of Virginia, the Honorable Delegate David Yancey, representing the 94th District of Virginia, as well as City Council Member Dr. Patricia Woodburn. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all, especially my friends, the class of 2018. My name is Ann Morgan Alligood, and I've had the great pleasure of being your social media director. Today, I get to introduce an outstanding young woman who has gone above and beyond during her time here at Menchville. This student grew up moving many different times and living in many different places across the world, from Texas to South Korea. She has been to 8 different schools, and out of those 8, Menchville has become her favorite because of school spirit and diversity. This student has had many accomplishments this year. One of her greatest was running in the state cross-country meet this year. And not only was she proud of herself, but I was too. While she went through a workload of 14 AP classes total, she also displayed her knowledge and talents in various other activities. She earned the seal of biliteracy in Latin this year, was the president of the Political Unity Club, as well as the vice president of Model UN. She has also been one of the academic team captains since freshman year. Today, she is graduating with a GPA of 4.6 and has decided to continue her education at West Point Military Academy, where she earned a scholarship that is worth more than $500,000. She will double major in Arabic and human geography, hoping to be stationed in the Middle East, where she can use that knowledge to be an expert on the culture. Her career goal is becoming a general in the Army. This girl that I am talking about has grown into an incredible young woman. She embodies what a monarch is, especially because of her long, curly mane. With her determination, I know that she will go on to West Point to do great things. And now, I get to introduce to you someone who cracks the weirdest jokes, the class of 2018 Salutatorian, Mary Arnold.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, honored guests, and most importantly, to the graduating class of 2018. While our 4 years of high school may have had its ups and downs, the culmination of our hard work, late nights, and stressful school days has truly come to fruition. Although this moment may seem surreal for many of us, it is paramount that we do not forget where we came from. Throughout my years of attending Menchville High School, I learned what it means to be a monarch. I learned this not just through the exemplary academics, but primarily through the way our school community brought us together as a class. Now, many of you may be wondering, how does our Menchville family have any impact on our future lives? One of the ways our high school has risen above all others is the way it integrated community service and a passion for helping others into our daily lives. While the lessons may have strengthened us academically, our school sports, clubs, and volunteer services solidified our character, which is just as important, if not more, than any academic class we took. As many of you already know, I ran cross country and track all throughout high school. While I may not be able to dribble a soccer ball, shoot a basketball, or play the flute, Menchville has shown me the love I have for running. But what does running have to do with being a monarch? To put it simply, it has everything to do with it. My first week of track practice as a freshman was, quite frankly, not ideal. In this week, I threw up, got my hair caught in a squat machine in the weight room, and face planted on the track after being tripped. I promise this is no exaggeration. Had this been any other team from any other school, I likely would have quit. But this team felt like a family, and they picked me up when I was knocked down. Compassion, hard work, and integrity. These are the qualities that our high school has imprinted in each one of us. However, you do not have to run to be a monarch. Graduating from Menchville High School is the only requirement of being a monarch. Being monarchs made us well-rounded citizens prepared for success. Not only are we some of the brightest minds in the country, but we are people with full hearts and a passion for doing what we love. Menchville was more than just a school, but a home that taught us to look out and support one another, a place in which we learned to have pride in our community and ingrained in us the drive to pursue greater things. From this, I leave you with one final message. Look back on Menchville High School as a place that advances academically, where we grew intellectually and learned to be deeper thinkers. But also remember, our GPA and our rank do not define us. It is our character, our integrity, and choices we make in life that truly show the world exactly who we are. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Parker Smith, and I have served as the class senior historian. Over the past 4 years, the class of 2018 has had many opportunities to enjoy astounding performances by Menchville High School's award-winning choir under the direction of Ms. Jennifer Jarrett. Today, it is my pleasure to introduce this phenomenal choir to you all as they perform Stand in the Light. Ms. Jarrett chose this piece to explain how these last 4 years have prepared us for many years to come. As we sit here today, take a second to reflect on the past years here at Menchville, and take a look to your left and then to your right. And you will see how this wonderful high school has truly created some of the best memories, bonds, and opportunities for us all. Although this is what seems like everything, in reality, this is only one small chapter in the book we call life, with many more milestones and accomplishments to come. Thank you, and enjoy.
Stand in the light and be seen as we are. Didn't I tell you I hear what you say? Never look back as you're walking away. Carry the music, the memories, and keep them inside you. Laugh every day. Don't stop those tears from falling down. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are. Stand in the light and be seen as we are. With courage and kindness, hold on to your faith. You get what you give, and it's never too late to reach for the branch and climb up, leaving sadness behind you. Fight hard for love. We can never give enough. This is who I am. This is who I am, I'm not gonna hide, 'cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are, to stand in the light and be seen as we are. Riding the storms that come raging towards us, we die. Holding our breath as we break through the surface with arms open wide, with arms open wide. This is who I am inside. This is who I am, I'm not gonna hide, 'cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are, to stand in the light and be seen as we are. Oh, 'cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are, to stand in the light and be seen as we are, to stand in the light and be seen as we are.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maya Gorton, and I am the class of 2018 Senior Vice President. I am very pleased today to present to you one of the finest students of Menchville High School, the 2018 Valedictorian, Lewis McAllister. I have personally known Lewis since the 2nd grade. He at first comes off as shy and reserved. However, over the past 11 years, through carpooling, sports, and more, I have been able to get to know him as one of the funniest people I know, and he never ceases to put a smile on my face. During his 4 years at Menchville, he has excelled in academics. He will be graduating with an outstanding grade point average of a 4.64 from taking a rigorous amount of 14 AP classes, as well as attending the Governor's School for Science and Technology. Lewis has also been a participating member of the National Honor Society, the Spanish Honor Society, as well as a captain of the academic team. He was also incredibly successful in athletics. As a full-year runner, he competed on the varsity indoor and outdoor team, as well as a state runner and captain on the varsity cross-country team. In the fall, Lewis McAllister plans to further his successes at the one and only Harvard University. He has an extremely bright future ahead of him, and so many of us can't wait to see what impact he will have on the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming the class of 2018 Valedictorian, Lewis McAllister.
Welcome, good afternoon, and congratulations to the class of 2018. To the teachers, administrators, family, friends, and honored guests. Today is the long-awaited day that our journey through Menchville concludes. As much as our graduation reflects the hard work that we put in over the past 4 years, we did not get to where we are today alone. Our teenage pride may tell us that we are the sole reason for our success, but we would be remiss to forget the effort put forth by Menchville teachers, administrators, and staff who willingly provided outstanding and compassionate guidance at every step along the way. Whether it was a teacher who stayed after school to provide extra help, a coach who encouraged his players to push harder and believe in themselves, faculty sponsors who spent countless afternoons helping facilitate homecoming, prom, and any other class activities, or the kind words and ever-present support of our principal, Mr. Surrey. Everyone at Menchville, together, has helped us get to this moment. We have written our final paper, taken our last exam, played our final game, run our last race, given our final performance, heard the last morning announcement, and the final bell. We are all sitting here today in our purple caps and gowns, full of excitement and anticipation of our special moment crossing the stage. At moments like these, though, it's easy to get caught reflecting, looking back and asking ourselves, do we have any regrets? Are there things we wish we had done at Menchville? Sports we wish we had played, clubs we wish we had joined, a classmate we wish we had gotten to know, or a teacher we wish we had. Could we have done more? Could we have been better? It's easy to look back and think about these things we would have done differently. Maybe instead of marching in the band, we could have been a member of the volleyball team. Or maybe if you had taken the easier class with your friends, you would have had more fun instead of challenging yourself with a new subject. But this discounts the value of the choices we made up to this point. Maybe taking the more challenging class led you to discover a passion that you will pursue beyond the walls of Menchville. And maybe playing in the band has given you friends that you'll always stay connected with. Moving forward, we will only continue to be exposed to opportunities like these. Junctions where we must choose to prioritize one pursuit at the cost of another, simply because we cannot do everything. As long as we can confidently say that we have dedicated ourselves to the things, the classes, the jobs, the people, which we are most passionate about, we do not need to look back and second-guess the choices we may have, look back and second-guess ourselves or regret what might have been. We were all around at the beginning of the century, and with luck, many of us will be around to see the start of the next. At that point, what will matter won't be the what-ifs or the almost of our lives. It will be the things that we, the Menchville class of 2018, did, the choices we made, the opportunities we took advantage of, that hopefully leave the world a better place for all who come after us. It has been an honor to spend the past 4 years with all of you at Menchville and to have the privilege to speak before you today. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2018.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the Menchville High School Chorus sings our alma mater.
We monarchs love our Menchville High. We speak of her with loyal pride. As we walk on with dignity, we're proud of our history. Like brave knights in the days of old, our past glories have been told. Almighty God has brought to us memories of faith and love and trust.
Thank you, and please be seated.
Good afternoon, parents, family, friends, faculty, and most of all, graduates. My name is Garrett Satchel, and I'm a proud member of the Menchville High School class of 2018. This afternoon, I have been given the honor and privilege of delivering the tribute to the Monarch family. Well, Monarchs, we made it. Today is the day most of us, if not all of us, have been waiting for. Some of us woke up stoked and excited, while other of us are in the middle of nervousness, and some of us are just relieved. Some of us are just wondering what the next chapter in life is going to hold. Some of us will be wondering, some of us will be going into college, others will be joining the workforce, and others will be serving our country in the military. Wherever our paths take us, just remember the special memories that we have all gone through together as the members of the Monarch family. Throughout our time at Menchville, we have experienced just about everything imaginable. Remember our freshman float? It was mistaken for a Dorito chip instead of the Great Pyramids. And how about the weather? We have had many extended breaks this year due to weather. I'm still so thankful for the snow and no mid-year exams. How about the faculty versus student basketball game? Even though we lost by 2 points, we still had a blast that night. And I still blame Coach Henderson, and I think he rigged the game for the teachers. We know he isn't the best with technology, so allowing him to be in charge of the scoreboard might have been a mistake. We have also experienced several lasts as Menchville students this year. Our last homecoming, the last pep rally, the last parade, our final sports game, and lastly, prom. During all these memories we share together, we've had the privilege of having an outstanding faculty and staff at Menchville that have put their time and dedication into making sure our time at Menchville was always special. So now it is my privilege to thank you all on behalf of the senior class. Thank you to the nurses who kept us healthy, the cafeteria workers who kept us fed, to the office staff, security, and administrative support staff that have kept us in school and in class so that we could be the best student we could be. We also thank the guidance counselors who helped us fine-tune our goals, and most importantly, thanks to all the teachers who never gave up on us. We all have teachers that have made a big impact on our lives. Some think of Mr. and Mrs. Trainer for their constant love and support of trying to make us strive to be the best form of us. Some think of Coach Chappell, whose ability to truly connect and be a role model to students of all grades is the best. A lot of these memories couldn't have happened without Mrs. Cook, Miss LaBella, and Coach Day, who have sponsored us these past 4 years. They have given us opportunity to have fun with our classmates while promoting school spirit that this class of 2018 has always displayed. These are just a few of many teachers at Menchville who dedicate their time to help us achieve excellence. And finally, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce the man that we all have the most gratitude to. A man that has seen us grow up as individuals over these past 4 years, a man that knows us all by name. He is a man that has made a big impact on each and every one of us by attending sporting events, concerts, plays, and almost every extracurricular activity. One of the things I always look forward to in my day was being able to walk up and shake this man's hand and telling him about my day. And he would always listen. Personally, this man has shown me what it looks like to live a successful and honorable life and what to strive for as I go on to tackle the world. I will leave Menchville High School as a graduate and part of the class of 2018, thankful for every act of kindness and lesson learned from this man. He is truly the patriarch of the Monarch family, and I am so honored to introduce a big role model in my life and our principal, Mr. Bobby Surrey.
Garrett, thank you so much. I don't know that I deserve what you said, but I have loved being here as your principal. And I definitely conclude that your reflections are exactly what I would want them to be, and I share all of the comments with you about your teachers. Actually, I remember you before you came to Menchville as a student because your brother played soccer and you would come to those games, and I got to know your family and was excited when you were here. As a matter of fact, just last week I was able to see Garrett play in his final soccer game, and our soccer team did an amazing job, so thank you for a great soccer season. I'm fortunate because I get to share my life with all of you. All of you make me have the greatest feeling and the opportunity to share my desires of what it means to be a Menchville Monarch. I want and I am proud when I can say that I see you excel in your endeavors, and I value and I appreciate our time together as Monarchs. Garrett, I'm personally very proud of you, and I'm glad that we were able to share the stage together today, and thank you for being part of an athletic team and all of our athletic teams, because as a result, we won the Julian Rice Award for multiple times, but again this year, which is award for the best athletic program in the Peninsula District, so thank you. And for the second year in a row, Menchville had 2 students who were accepted to Harvard University for our next school year. Of course, you've already heard that our valedictorian, Lewis McAllister, is going to Harvard, but what you did not hear was that in Harvard's Eastern region, the only student who was accepted early acceptance was Lewis. So Lewis, congratulations. And Lewis will join his brother at Harvard, and many of you saw his brother up on stage last year, so congratulations again to you. And also, our second student was Sophia Ramirez, who is sitting down on the front row. She also sat on the school board this past school year as a student rep to the school board, and she selected not to attend Harvard because she had a full ride to NC State, and she's looking at that money aspect, which is certainly a smart thing to do. And speaking of money, our students earned over $13 million in scholarships this year, and I am so proud of you. What an accomplishment. I also want to thank our senior class sponsors. They were such an awesome aspect of what we were doing. Your class sponsors included Mrs. Cook, Mrs. LaBella, and Coach Day. Everything they did was spectacular. Everything they did was because of you. Prom was amazing. So again, thank you for all of your hard work and dedication. This would not happen without the Newport Youth School Board and our central administration, and they are under the leadership of Mr. Brian Nichols. And we appreciate the continued support that they have given us, and we just certainly want them to know that we are proud that they are here with us on stage tonight. And Mr. Nichols, I want to thank you for being here to recognize the Menchville graduates. Most of you know that Mr. Nichols is a huge proponent of our school division. He grew up in our school division and has worked so hard, and his strong leadership is certainly recognized by the students of Menchville, so thank you very, very much for being here. Now it's my turn to say thank you to the parents, to the family members, to the teachers, and we just say our warmest welcome for you being here tonight, today with us. I know that the parents are excited. I know that our friends are glad to be here to enjoy the graduates, and certainly the celebration that we will all have as we are here for the commencement of your loved ones. And most of all, I want to say congratulations to you, the class of 2018. So it's now my honor to actually say some words to you guys. Looking over this class, I realize just how lucky I am to have the privilege to work with each and every one of you. You're such a fantastic group of young adults, and yes, we've shared memories, we've shared tears, and we've shared a lot of laughter, but each and every day I am humbled by being here to see your compassion, and certainly I am forever strengthened by the love that you give to everyone with your spirit. 4 years ago, you came to Menchville as freshmen, and I recall contemplating then what it would be like in June of 2018. What were my responsibilities to you? And I've looked back at that time and I said, what were those responsibilities? Things like surrounding each and every one of you with people on our campus who loved and cared for you. Teachers who are intelligent and passionate, and those who are definitely wonderful shifters and shapers of minds and hearts. Staff members who cherish and steward Menchville and who have our vision and our mission for our own values. As I look out today and I see you on this rows of students, it reminds me of that theme that we had in our yearbook, that yearbook theme, The Journey of a Monarch. I remember your homecoming floats. I remember your school spirit and your school pride at those pep assemblies, and certainly the awesome homecoming parades that we had down Warwick Boulevard. Some of you were fortunate enough to go to Pearl Harbor to celebrate the 75th anniversary of that day. Others danced your way through West Virginia and up to Boston as a singing and dancing group with show choir, and you did a great job. Still others were involved in our drama productions, and you did a great job again in making us believe that we were in one of those great plays and those productions. And who could forget the fall, the winter, and the spring athletics? They were just mind-boggling, and each and every one of you who were involved put your hearts and soul into what you did. Yes, you know, I'm kind of feeling like the proud parent of a group of young people, and I truly am. I do believe that we are a strong family here at Menchville, and as your parent, I'm glad I don't have to pay for the college, but I am happy that I got to know this class of 2018. You are phenomenal. When we walk out of this Coliseum today, each and every one of you will step into a world where your skills that you learned at Menchville are going to be more meaningful. Many of the skills do not come from the books that you had, but they are very simple and very important. It doesn't matter if you're furthering your education, going to the military, or entering into the workforce, these skills will make a difference in your lives. They're basic skills, like listening to the ideas of others, collaborating whenever possible, always give credit where credit is due, and please make sure you are engaged in something meaningful. And finally, show up with a passion for whatever you are involved in. Today, we recognize, honor, and we applaud all of you, and we treasure all of the achievements that you have accomplished. They are long-lasting contributions that you have made to our school, and you have left a legacy for those who will follow and for the staff members who remain behind. I ask that you be positive encouragers to others in your world. I am so thankful for the people in my world, including my parents, countless teachers, Captain Charles Tench from the Newport News Police Department, and from Newport News Public Schools, Mr. Henry Godfrey and Miss Jean Beckerdite. All of them saw something in me that I didn't see. They encouraged me along my life's journey. So I am asking you, as you move, to listen to your parents, to listen to the people, and then turn around and see something in others and encourage them. So congratulations to you, to your parents, to your teachers, to your friends who have encouraged you along the way. And while we hate to say goodbye, we do so knowing that you are ready to leave. Say goodbye to a place and people you have grown to love, and someone who can always be trusted to do the right thing is the class of 2018. Today, not only will you gain new rights and privileges, but also responsibility. Responsibility means encouraging others by helping them gain access to opportunities, especially those in education. Soon, you will be alums of Menchville. When you came on your freshman orientation, you heard me tell you that Menchville was the center of the word belong. I trust you now know how important the sense of belonging is, not only in your high school, but as you experience everything in your lives. Now I tell you that our time here on this earth is short, and to love those who share this planet with you, because during your life, they're going to matter the most. I challenge you to strive to learn, to always be receptive of new knowledge, and to make the most of every moment and experience. Lastly, I encourage you to live your dream and to embrace your futures. Long live Menchville and the class of 2018. Best wishes for now and always, and thanks for sharing your time on this planet with me. I love all of you. Guys, as we prepare this presentation of our diplomas, let me share with you the meaning of the tassels, the cords, and the sashes that are worn by our graduates. The gold tassels recognize those students graduating with honors. Graduates of distinction are also wearing gold cords. Other students wearing cords represent the World Language Honor Societies, the International Thespian Society, National Art Honor Society, New Horizons Medical Certifications, and Telecom Skills USA. The stoles are worn by the members of the National Honor Society, those completing early college, and the New Horizons Governor School for Science and Technology. These symbols are used to recognize and honor individual accomplishments of our graduates. So we will now begin the presentation of our diplomas to our graduates. I would like you to So guys, please listen carefully. I would like to remind the audience how important it is for every family member to hear the name of their graduate. I also know that there are people who cannot be here today, but they're streaming this commencement from overseas and elsewhere. So we ask you to applaud your graduates with respect, to refrain from shouting or whistling as the graduates are recognized. At this time, our first row of graduates will proceed to the stage to receive their diploma as a visible symbol of their graduation from Menchville High School.
Lewis Parr McAllister. Mary Grace Arnold. Zachary Michael Rulin. Sophia Isabel Ramirez. Alexis Georgianne Capobianco. Skylar Veronica DeWall. Eliza Grace Spencer. Devine Singh. Rachel Jean Johnson. Jeremiah Ryan Carlucci Galding. Alexis Cherie Rhodes. Camden Nathaniel Hunt. Sedalia Piper Gomez. Sarah Jean Kuhn. Aaron Jung. William Edward Lamley. Hunter James Young. Kylie Marie Baines. Catherine Claire Vandervenet. Jackson Wyatt Erb. Kensley Delana Jeffries. Grant Stephen Blevins. Brandon Merritt Burnick. Jenna Marie Harlow. Maya Jose Gorton. Peyton Majestic Jones. Karina Marie Rossi. Erica Danielle Gwynn. Alexis Marie Pinos. Tarek John Kirsch. Ian Shane McFadden. Mario Javon Jones. Paige Mackenzie Lawler. Zena Camille Simpson. Robert Earl Avery. Leon Mustafa Thomas. Hannah Nicole Nick. Helen Grace McDowell. Grant Monty Hamilton. Chelsea Ann Marsteller. Alma Ajimang Dua. Olivia McStay Coleman. Cheyenne Monet Fleming. Mackenzie Lee Mason. Rachel Sinclair Buter. Emma Lynn Ferguson. Cade Ross Younger. John Daniel Kropp. Leah Kathleen Conder. Hannah Marie Hervey. Caroline Holt Lash. Olivia Renee Snipes. Alexandra Elizabeth Hobecki. Edward James Jones. Gabriel Edward Odachowski. Sydney Ray Blow. Michelle Leanne Goforth. Dustin Alexander Zuniga. Jacob Kieran Henson. Jarnell Lamont Hardy. Christina Lily Harris. Kate Claudine Hernandezzo. William Benjamin Breton. Sarah Diane Helm. Calder Jameson Holloway. Patrick Allen Matthias Jr. Alan James McGuire. Supreet Singh. Andrew Elmer Warren. Patrick Sean Maloon. Taylor Vaughn Bryan. Brittany Gail Robinson. Tia Dawn Johnson. Gabrielle Amani Lewis. Sarah Naomi Min. Isabel Rose Salkin. Jacob Andrew Alvord. William Branson Fitzgerald. Kelly Trin. Karina Jacqueline Mendez. Daniel Dante Clayton. Sarah Jessica Gerard. Jordan Renee Hartman. Isis Nastasia Connor. Nathaniel Christian Labuti Coddington. Amari Larice Carter. Bianca Lily Van Treek. Ann Morgan Alligood. Caitlin Elizabeth Kassab. Lauren Alexandra Powell. Rebecca Lynn Ing. Dorianne Perillo Ross. Parker Lincoln Smith. Edwali Yamilith Bautista Salierna. Philip Garrett Satchel. Ethan Tyler Boldy. Kirkland Neil Vanover. Margaret Ellen Cook. Mindy Tu Wing. Nicholas Guthrie Ayers. Sienna Talaave Alofa Natala. Danae Nichelle Branch. Avery Robert Magnotti. Isaiah St. Matthew McLeese. Isaac Jackson Hughes. Dominic Gerard Thomas. Isabella Elena Rojas. David Ray Bircher III. Alexis Renee Fabella. Julia Louise Berry. Noah Patrick Boldy. Jared Christopher Warner. Nicholas Santana Gonzalez. Justin Douglas Boyd. Sarah Hudson Howe. Zachary Chase Haywood. Keith McClovio Watrous. Connor Monroe McEwen. Asia Lanice Moses. Alonzo Anthony Austin Bowens. Casey Reed Ciota. Sydney Michelle Smith. Caitlin Abigail Brown. Casey Shea Kelly. Elena Gabrielle Stallings. Javier Francisco Rodriguez. Madison Lee Lewis. Tucker Andrew Ehrman. John Samuel Joseph O'Neill Jr. Ethan Harris Gaylor. Jason Marquise McKinley. James Taft Gata. Marquise Deshawn Seabrooks. Elise Ann Jernigan. Ian Patrick Fitzgerald. Alexia Yvonne Hendricks. Cameron Roger Kahn. Andrew Michael Underwood. Andrew Reed Malarkey. Arik Oren Atel Roan Christensen. Mackenzie Gray Forrester. Akira Brown. Charles Easton Fitzgerald. Nakia Kiel Govea. Jonathan Long Tatman. Kayla Brooke Noel Peavy. Cortland Salih Joshawn Chandler. Kiara McPhee Hernandez. Rashad Lamont Bagby. Corinne Elizabeth Farlow. Colin Wade Atkinson. Yazid MJ Alakash. Keon Adam DePaul. Amethyst Hummingberg Turner. Haley Joyce Evans. Shalina Ray Daniel. Amaya Elizabeth Jeter. Robert Al Smith. Richard Conklin Jones IV. Connor James Nelson. Christopher Lee Worthimer. Hannah Elizabeth Belisle. Caitlin Emily Pullman. Ashlyn Nicole Sanders. Michael Bryant Abraham. Anthony Edward Abradello. Isabel Acevedo. Nicholas Piero Albano. Caitlin Ann Allen. Diamond Kishana Janae Alston. Wilbur Alexander Amaya Delcid. Amina Anizi. Alexis Ayala Armstrong. Adan Ariano Ayala. Destiny Renee Balzer. Matthew John Banton. Callie Danielle Becker. Kenlisha Somerville Sherelle Brazier. Ravion Lamani Brimby. Chloe Michelle Brinkley. Sierra Nigel Brown. Artavius Rashad Bryant. Imani Sade Burgess. Javante Lee Marshall Burgess. Jesse Allen Calver Jones. Hayden Reese Campbell. Brad Nathaniel Othello Carosi Primes. Noah Ismail Claiborne. Olivia Noel Clark. Zaria Alexia Ray Clark. Jason William Claus. Andrew DeLas Cole. Kalia Michelle Coleman. Kylie Leanne Collins. Eric Christian Brooks Congress. Zanaya Nicole Cook Wiley. Darren Lamar Cooper. Zachary Thomas Corbin. Ayana Marie Cravens. Shia Marti Cunningham. Daniela Curran. Jada Jabria Davis. Reagan Janae Davis. David Jacob Dean. Rodney Eugene Denson Jr. Colleen Eliza Duvall. Nathaniel Thomas DeGennaro. Esther Rebecca Deppie. Jordan Christopher Duncan. Corey Brandon Eady. Janae Uriah Eady. Jariah Aletha Ely. Christopher James Everton. Aaron Taylor Felix. Kyler Raekwon Fogarty. Tyree Maurice Jordan Forson. Michelle Janae Fox. Eric Tobias Smith. Janelle Wonder Freeman. Zane Tyler Fulton. Melanie Marisol Garcia. Rylan Wayne Gardner. Christopher Najee Gale. Alani Danae Gilliam. Patrick John Glaude. Octavius Elijah Golden. Kayla Renee Green. Tiasia Crystal Greer. Corey Jontel Hairston. Jonah Christian Hale. Celia Ordman Hall. Kadeja Tatiana Hamlin. Megan Alexandra Harper. Christopher Lee Harris. DeAndre Nakari Harrison. Stephen Hazel. Hudson Dale Hicks. Christian Lee Hill. Amavia Quinira Horton. Sierra Elise Houston. LaShawn Michelle Hudson. Jalik Shawan Hunt. Zachariah Andrew Hunt. Mackenzie Cheyenne Lee Hyatt. Armin Ibrahimovich. Emily Joy Inslee. Brian Dennis Jackson. Azel Tariq Jackson. Kevin Dennis Jackson. Desiree Ann Jenkins. Autumn Michelle Jones. Zachary Allen Jones. Ross Kaki. Ramatule Kane. Justin Lamont Kindred. Tamia Paris Kinlock Bailey. Charles Joseph Kajawa. Michael Jernan Lamb. Andre Tyrone Lassiter Jr. Diamond LaFay Lassiter. Nicholas Vincent Legge. Alex Parker Leggett. Celeste Najee Leggett. Valdana Akeem Liwars. Genesis Harris Lipshe. Lamar Sachin Lovelace. Orlando Derlissa Lucas. Samir Yassine Malik. Joshua Gradison Marble. Nicholas John Mathis. Tyrese William Maltby. Asada Yvette Faith McDaniel. Nasir Mackay McGee. William Jack McHenry. Cameron Danielle McKenzie. Arlise Delia Maget. Yassine Tayshawn Mitchell. Ryan Charles Monty. Selena Noeme Morales. Marcus Tyreek Moss. Ahmed Mazar Nasser. Mahmoud Mazar Nasser. Grace Elizabeth Crazy Thunder Neff. Michaela Tatiana Nelson. Charisma Ashley Newsom. Aaron Lee Nixon. Natalia Isabella Ocasio. Cal Stephen Ortiz. Taylor Ann Ostrom. Dallas Yamil Owens Cromwell. Isabella Francis Padilla. Sean Aaron Page. Lee Capers Page III. Caitlin May Pankowski. Sheridan Nicole Pernook. Essence Monet Parker. Thomas Anthony Payne. Amari Taya Perkins. Pamela Janine Pierre. Lucas Hawk Pinson. Cheyenne Nicole Pitter. Ethan Michael Pittman. Denijah Monique Pitts. Nicholas Ravenel Porcher. Christian Lee Powell. Holly Rebecca Radisky. Gabriella Danielle Reed. Malik Daquan Reed. Marnie Melissa Reynolds. Eric Devon Richardson. Karan Alex Joel Rigsby. DeAndre Antonio Ortiz Rivera. Brooke Raquel Roberts. Nasia Monier Robinson Gay. Christiana Shanice Rodriguez. Danietta Moesha Ruffin. Davion Ruffin. Mason Edward Salyers. Aliana Lisette Santiago. Megan Elizabeth Sargent. Joseph Ulysses Sawyer. Catherine Elizabeth Shapula. Brittany Ann Seeley. Courtney Marie Seeley. Leah Renee Sellers. McKenna May Sexton. Brianna Noel Shackelford. Caleb Robert Thomas Sheppa. Derek Simmons. Shamar Vincent Simons. Alex Joseph Skingerich. Daniel Ian Smith. Asaya Tatiana Shabazz. Shania Latress Smith. Vernon Maurice Smith Jr. Dylan Michael Southern. Eric Spruill Jr. Jalen Jose Stateman. Andrea Elizabeth Margaret Stokes. Zachary John Stout. Cole Barrett Sykes. Thomas Xavier Taylor. Ahmad Tibbs. Danielle Amiris Tiggs. Zane Parker Triplett. Kayla Marie Twitchell. Renee Anita Tynes. Kiara Jade Vasquez. Christopher Sean Veristek. Kalitha Virginia Vick. Alec Arvelispin. India Loren Vines. Corey Allen Voss Jr. Michael Craig Wade. Isaiah Michael Warren. Ashley Marie Weiss. Margaret Ann Wharton. Brandon Thomas Williams. Darius Paul Williams. David Lee Williams. Caitlin Marche Williams. Ronald Edwin Williams. Samira Lamar Alex Williams. Serena Danielle Williams. Adriana Faye Williamson. Kayanne LaShawn Willoughby. Brandon James Edward Witcher II. Mitchell Neil Wachowski. Justin Shane Worley. Jamir Al-J. Wright. Yasin Malcolm Yawn. Zachary Michael Zepfel. Ladies and gentlemen, Menchville High School's class of 2018.
I will now ask the class of 2018 from Menchville High School to stand. Okay, by the authority vested in me as your principal and by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of Newport News, I declare that each of you has successfully completed all of the course study required for a high school diploma and are thus graduates of Menchville High School. As a symbol of this important transition, you may now turn your tassels. At this time, would you please be seated? I want to congratulate the class of 2018 who are now Menchville High School graduates. As your futures unfold, I challenge you to use your experiences of Menchville to build a world that celebrates achievement, effort, and diversity. I ask that the audience members please remain seated for the recessional, and the graduates please rise as the faculty recesses. Thank you for attending our commencement. Again, graduates, I love you all.